Hey, it's the preacher, and I'm back at the bench, and I've been working up some 6mm arc. And so I have 76 of these. Just to give you an idea, I got these from my uncle, Grady Gann, the coyote man. These are Hornady match. He shot these in his, saved his brass, gave them to me to start working up some test loads so that we could experiment with different size bullets, because if you know anything about the 6mm arc, these are getting hard to come by. So I'm going through there. I'm sizing, depriming. I pick up one and I heard a rattle. And I just happened to hear this. Can you hear that? So I'm thinking there must have been a rock or something in there. So I'm shaking, nothing's coming out, so I get the old trusty flashlight and I look down in there. And there is something in there, and there's no way that it was put in there by me. There's no way it was picked up accidentally by hitting the ground. I can't really tell what it is, but I can tell you this, it's in there since the factory, because there's no way it would fit inside a 6mm gap. So let me bring you in close and see if you can see it. There, can you see a little bit of it moving in there? Saw it fall out of the way there. So here's what I want to know. What's in there, and is this dangerous? Because in my thinking, if this is near the front of the neck, if somehow with the powder and all in it, it shifts around and it's near the front of the neck, this is going to obstruct. It's not going to fit down the barrel. It's not going to go out. So this could theoretically blow your face off. So I've got some wire cutters, and I'm going to begin to, let me see here. I want to cut into this right in front of you so you can see, we can find out together just exactly what's in here. So if you can, I'm not gonna cut the camera off. I'm not gonna edit any of this right here. Alright, let's look at it together. Look out, champ. Can you see it in there? Good night. The camera's right where the light needs to be. Well, none of that worked, so let me just pour it out in my hand. There's what came out of it. That has to be something. Okay, there's what we have. This right here is what came out of there. Now, I do not know exactly what this is. It is a piece of metal. It looks hollow in the middle. There's no way it would fit. I'll show you. Here's a sized 6mm case. Let me attempt. See there? There's no way that's going back in there. I don't care how you slice it. That had to have been in there from the factory. It had to be in there before that case was closed. There's no way. I can't wiggle it in there if I wanted to. There you go. 269. That's going in a 243 opening. There's no way. That's the narrowest. If you look at it this way, it's 359 the other direction. It actually looks copper, and down on the inside, if you can see that, it appears to be threads, like some kind of a tubing that broke off, got smashed, went down in a case. So what's your best guess? Either way, that's an obstruction. Either way, that's something that could prevent the powder that's exploding inside this case from going out this neck and propelling that bullet. It could be bad. How that ends up in there, where that comes from in the manufacturing process, I do not know. I'm just glad when I picked it up, I heard it. And it does lay flat in the case where I could theoretically knock the primer out. But I heard that little bit of rattle when I picked up a case and I thought something doesn't sound right. So that's why you physically handle every case for safety's sake. What's the strangest thing, if anything? I mean, I've reloaded a lot of ammo. I've picked up a lot of used brass, rifle brass especially. Never ever found something inside the brass that got in there by accident during the reloading process. If you have some other theory as to how something that size could get in there, this is factory ammo. I'll tell you one thing, it ain't match grade. If you've got chunks of metal in your casing, you're going to have a hard time proving your match grade. Have you ever found anything inside a factory case? If you have, leave it down below if you have an idea of what this is or how it got there. Maybe you work for Hornady and you're like, preacher, we want you to be our quality control guy, and we're going to send you about 10 boxes of that 6mm arc and you check them all for foreign objects. I'll be glad to do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Keep an eye out. Always something. Be safe.